It's a common sense recap of the big stories. It's Cats and Cosby on 77 WABC.
And joining us now is Congressman Byron Donalds of the great state of Florida. Congressman, I know that Florida is so concerned about what's happening in Haiti. Tell us how bad it could get.
Well, Rita, first, it's good to be back with you. It's already devastating what's happened to Haiti, but also what's happening to so many Haitian citizens who are trying, frankly, to get out of harm's way, and you understand that. I mean, let's take a step back. First of all, it was about 18 months ago that the then president of Haiti was assassinated. It was destabilized for quite some time. A situation where they installed a temporary president. That person got no support in Haiti, and then slowly but surely the gang violence started increasing, and then the gangs actually came together and just took over the entire government, dispatched the entire government. We have closed our embassy. We've evacuated all of our embassy personnel from Haiti. But even when this happened, you still had Americans that were on the ground. Now, look, take a step back. If the president had been assassinated and you know that there's major security issues on the island of Haiti, then where has the State Department been? Where has Joe Biden been about trying to make sure you get Americans evacuated? Secondarily, because of the mess that has been our southern border during his entire presidency, if the border was secured and we weren't just letting 10 to 15 million people into the country for no apparent reason, then you could set up an asylum protocol for Haitian citizens fleeing danger. Because what's happening on Haiti is actually the entire purpose of asylum. You could set that up. But now we have a major problem where we don't have room. Florida doesn't have room. No other city in the country has room. And now you have a true humanitarian crisis on the country of Haiti. And so you have two major failings of the Biden administration. So what Governor DeSantis is doing, where basically he's dispatching state police to turn ship around or hand people over to the Coast Guard before they get to the shores of Florida, is the absolute right thing to do, because our entire country has been overwhelmed by the illegal alien crisis created by Joe Biden. That has really just empowered the drug cartels on our southern border, and now it's going to empower, frankly, gangs that are running Haiti. Then you have the Biden administration who came, I believe, yesterday talking about, we're going to send humanitarian aid, i.e. money, to Haiti. Well,
yeah, who's going to get it? Right.
The gangs are going to take the money. Like, this is so sophomoric what we're dealing with. So, we have major problems. This administration, not just this president, but this party, the Democrat Party, they don't have answers for what truly happens in the world. They have platitudes, they have talking points, but when the stuff really hits the road, they don't have any real solutions, and it's a travesty to see it happening.
Yeah, and you know all too well, Congressman Byron Donalds, what's going on there, especially in Haiti. I mean, there's this gang leader, his name is Barbecue, and he is saying that the violence is going to only escalate until they, quote, topple the government. The irony of it all, too, is I was seeing that Dominican Republic, of course, right next door, is talking about fortifying a border wall. I've heard more about the border wall with Dominican Republic than I've heard from our president about our own border.
Well, listen, the Dominican Republic is absolutely correct. One of the first things that Barbecue did, I can't believe we're talking about somebody controlling a country whose name is Barbecue.
Yeah, anyway, I can't either. I can't either.
Well, Barbecue, only in the world of Joe Biden is such a thing possible. But what they did, they've already emptied the jails. So what's happening is you have criminals roaming the jails. I read earlier today that you had a ship that was pulled over, and that ship had people who were in the jail, weapons, and they were coming to Florida. This is a terrible situation. That's why the Dominican Republic is saying, to heck with all this, we are going to put up a major wall and secure the Dominican Republic. And so people know now that one of our colleagues, Corey Mills, he got out about 13 Americans a couple days ago, and he went back to get more Americans, and he's safe. Everybody needs to know this. But he's going to help evacuate Americans out of Haiti who are stuck. And so one of the big things that they've found out is that the Dominican Republic is not trying to help people get out. And I understand why they're doing this, because they do not want this tragedy spilling over into their country. They share an island with Haiti. Like, there's nowhere else for the Dominican Republic to go. They're not going to let this tragedy happen in their country.
So what do we do? And you talked about how Congressman, all too well, the governor there, he's talked about all the troops going, but this is really scary. Everybody remembers the Mario boat lift in 1980, and it was like about 120 Cubans, but it was 25,000 Haitians coming in. Are we going to see something like that? I mean, this is really bad.
Well, there's going to be an attempt to do that, and this is why what the governor has asked for from the White House is to essentially set up a blockade of Florida. And you can send military personnel to do this. You have military personnel who's already said that they have all the capability to do this to protect the United States and to specifically protect Florida, but all they need is the order from the White House. And again, look, I know we're about to work months away from a presidential election, but it's important for the American people to understand that leadership does matter. And you can't have people who say all the right things, but they have no track record of actually getting anything done. We need a new president. We need one desperately, because a lot of these decisions, they come out of the Oval Office. There's very little Congress can do about these items. It really comes from the President of the United States, and it comes from the State Department. And we've already seen how much of a disaster both Joe Biden and Tony Blinken are.
Well, we love having you here on Cats and Cosby. Thank you so much, Congressman. You got to come back on again soon. And thank you for always thinking of all Americans and fighting the good fight. Thank you.
Of course, anytime. Thanks.